Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started.
Oh, what a climb!
Harmlessly behind.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Vinicius Junior
And a chance! Not the most accurate pass.
Rodrigo!
Rice. Bellingham with the foul.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Tries to pass it through.
He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
A header! No goals as yet.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here. Rice.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze. Someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought?
He's going for goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 22 minutes is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Eze.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rodrigo charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Mbappe!
And it's played in. Shapes to shoot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Time and again they are repelled.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That could... There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eze. Now it's Madueke. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Foot in. Driving forward. He's found the way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rudiger cuts it out. Tchouaméni. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. It's out for a goal kick. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please welcome our players.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking for options for movement. Saka bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zubimendi. Now it's Eze. Tchouaméni with a definite foul there. Timber gets into a good position. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Saka being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying...
Can he finish? Goulet.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, played right into his path.
Vinicius Junior. Rice
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Match was 60,332.
It has not gone well.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vinicius Junior.
Zubimendi. And it's Arda Güler. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned... He's got full! The message has another go! It's a loose ball. Madueke.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Number 29.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 20, Madueke. Coming on the field.
And here's Rodrigo,
14,
steaming on goalwards.
Number 11.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Rice. Now Subimendi. Now he's got space here. Oh, good take in a good area. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rodrigo with the short one. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! In he goes again. He scores! They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Oh, he's been real chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should...
Oh, he's been caught on it! Shoots! Oh, taken with style! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Vinicius Junior.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And just a quick reminder
Many thanks to
today
Jim,
please
and
drink
with that,
responsibly.
it is a
Anyone
very good
appearing
night to you.
intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that is as far as... He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Coming on the field.
So, a breakthrough already. Trossard, Calafiori.
Substitution in progress.
Referee's given a throw. Flashes it, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Rodrigo. He won't be happy with that one. But they've got it again. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Goulet. It's a pretty loose pass. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, super ball, shot at goal! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is...
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Madueke! He's missed, but not by that far.
Madueke certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played back in. Eze. Chouameni, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bellingham. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Caught offside that time. Not the most accurate pass. Carvajal. And Gula. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe! He's picked his way, shoots! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Arda Güler! Güler! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Trossard given the lift of his goal. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Rudiger. Goulet, who's set up one goal so far. Great vision. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. He's found the way through. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's in! Into the lead once more. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Is number 10, Mbappe.
Madrid take the lead. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Rice. Eze. Now it's Havertz. He's found Havertz! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Carvajal. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. Calafiori.
2 added minutes
Now it's
has been
Havertz.
indicated.
And he's away. Trossard is onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Goulet. Now he's got space here. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step.
Real chance! Bellingham. Rodrigo. That's a cute ball. Well, that's well seen too. Played with finesse. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for options for move. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Now it's Eze. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the set...
Diving header! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Timber's cross. Up he goes! It's hit the upright. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now this could be a chance. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it. Great chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is quite a battle. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Eze is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away.
Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. Timber. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. That has ended up in no man's land.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Trossard. Now it's Havertz. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 3 minutes
Calafiori.
time.
Arsenal finding their passes. And the shot's on here. Tchouaméni. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. With officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good ball, good take. Rudiger. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager
Security
to think about.
staff for
A
each
painful
block.
reminder
Please
of
report to
where
the staff
standards
room
really need to
immediately.
be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And now, lining up
The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Calafiori, who's looking wide. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. And that should get the job done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, terrible pass. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played through into space. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in a great position here. Arsenal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Played out to the left flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. Goulet.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Goulet. Now this could be a chance, and he's being shifted off it. Ødegaard. Looking for the run. Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. Eze. Looking for options for movement. Chouameni. And it's Arda Güler. Spread neatly. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Martinelli. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Eder Militao. Bellingham. 30 minutes gone. Gets into some space. And it's played into the middle. Eze. Martinelli. Now it's Eze. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely shaped ball. Lovely. Now then. Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice. That's Eze. Martinelli. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saka. Aims beyond the defence. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Security staff.
How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had it taken off him. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. That's a nicely shaped... Odegaard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Eze. Lovely feet. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's there to retrieve it. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets a good foot in there. Goulet, nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior, he is through here. Decent chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
There will be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position.
The attendance for this match was 60,170.
Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior in with the challenge. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Saka being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up.
He's one-on-one! It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Couldn't squeeze it through. Eze. Little pass back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's through here. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
There's the header of crossbar! And he's following up! That has ended up in no man's land.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Pinches it off him. Oh, super! He's having a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Arda Güler goes for a shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pass somewhat off target. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Saka. Now it's Saka. Now what about a counter-attack?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He's picked his way through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. João Cancelo goes on a run down the left wing. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pinches it off him. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Cancelo. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross from Cancelo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets a good foot in there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's being shifted off it. Dani Olmo. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spread it left. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Goes without saying, that was poor. Pedri. Martin. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Cross from Rafinha. Chouameni. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Against the crossbar. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bernal. Shifted it to the flank. And that is a little undercooked. Pedri. Knocks it into space. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Al-Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thinks about the shot. And Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Rafinha shapes to shoot. It's hit the upright. He's got a goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Kuna. Bernal. Well, they can break here. Out to the right. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Barcelona were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the game has already resumed here. Dani Olmo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Dani Olmo. And Araujo. Bernal. And it's Olmo.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo deals with that comfortably. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Tchouameni. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now it's Rodrigo, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Goulart gets a foot in here. Bellingham. Well, they've got it again. And it's made its way to him. He's being urged. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rafinha gets into a good position. He has found a way through. And it's Cancelo. And that has left him in a heap. Rudiger. Rodrigo. Bernal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Goulart. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Dani Olmo. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Rodrigo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold. That's Rudiger. And it's Tchouameni. It's Bellingham. Rodrigo looking to run onto it. This their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Rafinha. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good ball, good take. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Mbappe. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. That's good running with the ball. And he's intervened well there. Time and again they are repelled. It's a really well-measured ball. Goulart. Vinicius Junior. And it's Olmo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. And the referee referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And already we're under... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Nicely shaped ball. He's had it taken off him. Goulet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Goulet. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A probing pass. A header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. And that has left him in a heap. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Chooses to go back. Eder Militao. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And it's Olmo. Bernal. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. In with the challenge. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now it's Lewandowski. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. João Cancelo. That has been slung wide. Turns and goes back. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. He's through, now is he in? Shot a goal! We've got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, well played. Rodrigo. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Dani Olmo. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Goes for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nice physical challenge. This looks promising. Pedri.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Look at the space here. Pedri is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bernal. Pedri, played out to the left flank. Great vision. Now it's Pedri. He's got away. Rafinha! It's anyone's ball now. No way through, so back it comes. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rafinha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but... And the finish! That's another chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid get themselves into the lead. And here's Lewandowski. Bernal. And here's Yamal. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's no flag. Big chance! Oh, what has happened here? Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Lewandowski. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Barcelona finding their passes. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal gets into a good position. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Lewandowski. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball. And a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
75 minutes played. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Now it's Goulet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's picked his way through. Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bernal. Pedri. Now it's He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rudiger wins the duel this time.
And it's Arda Güler. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bernal, spread out to the left. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
João Cancelo. Oh, that's fabulous.
He's shooting! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
And that is as far as it goes.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
We have already started here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo looking for options for movement. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially...
Shapes to shoot! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Güler, Vinicius Junior, Mbappe. João Cancelo. Now it's Rashford. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Vinicius Junior, and it's played forward. He was under real pressure there. No goals as yet. Now it's Yamal. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dani Olmo. Into the channel. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Rashford. Oh, well played, well played. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bellingham. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. And he was quick to react. And he's through and all alone! Now, who's going to be first to this?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Knocks it into space. Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. Goulet.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Shot at goal! Oh, that's another chance! And here's Rashford. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Ah, he's given it away! There's the shot! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Martin. Rafinha. It's a throw-in. Pedri. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. He's got away. It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Yamal being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's thrown. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That has been cut short. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Tchouaméni. Great vision. And the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Araujo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that is a nice touch. And the pass is intercepted. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2.
And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? Has a look up and drives it forward. Dani Olmo, and here's Rashford. He's away. Oh, easy pickings there. João Cancelo. And here's Pedri. Tchouaméni. And it's Arda Güler. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And here's Rashford. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Arda Güler. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe! And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Halo, halo. Matt.
Saya sih dapat nggak ada gak?
Oh, betul.
Tuh. Oh, ada udah. Ini berarti sekarang. Ada deh. Ada. Yakin? Nggak ada sekarang itu. Lagi.
Matt. Paling lang, seru.
Oh, tadi lu ngerti. Ini hati.
Taktik.
Ambil tanda kali ya?
Mau coba. Oh, Matt. Dah. Kita lihat Omet Bot. Emang udah ada kameranya ya. Udah sejalan ya, Matt.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show.
Oh, no.
One-upmanship.
Pelan. Bang Daud tadi tahu itu orang apa dia takut tuh dia minum, kolektor takut tuh dia minum gitu Matt. Takut kolektor mah minum takut nggak pulang. Iya udah dijain takut lupa jalan pulang. Gak pernah mah, coba kalau kena alamat.
So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Couler. Bernal does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it through. Oh, this is... And the shots!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example. The perfect tone. Tremendous.
The movement so precise, the finish so close.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great... Rodrigo! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. He has a look up. Oh, well played. Played out towards the right wing. Spread neatly.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well,
A real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. And it's Olmo. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. Couler. Now it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Might be danger here. And a chance! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. Really good ball, and they're in.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's found a way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that was vital. He won't be happy with that one. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played back in. Rafinha. Rafinha is flagged offside.
Lu baru menang sekali muka ya? Ya kan? Emang benar.
Not quite right.
Dari 40 pertandingan.
And it's Arda Güler. Ambitious ball here. Oh, shooting chance!
Astagfirullahaladzim, habis kiper gua. Ada apa nih permainan gua nih ya?
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement,
Gila
and
banget ya,
certainty of
Madrid
outcome.
ya,
Yeah,
nggak counter.
keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going
Arsenal
on around
tumbang,
you isn't
serangannya
always that
parah.
easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk
Tidak
about
kosong
being
ada.
on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Ini bola.
Madrid
Kalau
in a
dulu gimana, Kak?
position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tchouaméni gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Bellingham, and the finish! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Araujo. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rudiger cuts it out. Played out to the left flank. Played back into the centre. Aimed beyond the defence.
What?
It's a promising position. Dani Olmo. And he's gone backward here.
Olmo pressingnya,
Alexander-Arnold.
Olmo pressingnya keren banget ya.
Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and
Yeah.
they're just tearing it up at will.
Apa yang bisa ya? Madrid.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. What a throw in. Pedri. João Cancelo. Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bernal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, it's come loose. Tchouaméni, Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Goulart, who does have an assist to his name, and he plays one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goulart is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Out to the right. Tries to play it through. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this.
Akses depan muka kiper ya. Kok nggak nambah lagi sih?
And it's Olmo. Looking for the run. He's being shot at goal! He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Dani Olmo really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. This ended up in no man's land. Rafinha. João Cancelo. He has found the way through. And this is Lewandowski. Played out to the right. Eder Militao. Goulet. And that is as far as they're going to go. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Goes for a shot! He's kicked it out just.
I can't quite believe he's missed that.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dani Olmo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Threads one in. Look at the space here. Oh, that's... He's having a shot!
Nambah dong, masa nggak nambah? 4 terus, gila udah. Standar dia juga 4.
Lu gimana lu?
Was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement.
Kalau
here,
nggak 4 ini,
perfect.
gitu
All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
He's got the ball. That is remarkable. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pedri. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Ya Mal Ega yang selalu dibangga-banggakan.
Tidur. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been caught napping. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they
got
got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bang, main bang, Nega bang.
And that's that.
Udah capek menang lu bang.
A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The end of the game. Reflections?
Astaga. Anjing banget, tadi tuh kacak-kacak. Barca gue gak bakal kalah. Oke siap gak, terserah. Sama aja, gue langsung menang sekali ya. Oh iya siap kawan.
Kita bikin kopi ya?
Ya.
Dari
tadi kalau
tantangan ini.
Ayo, kalau ada. Dari tadi kau nggak ngapa-ngapain gue. Kalau ada Berega senang happy. Ini dia pakai ini ya. Saya nunggu bingung nggak saya. Sakit hati lu.
Ya, nih. Terus sakit hati.
Aduh, sakit hati bos. Liga sakit hati nih namanya. Liga sakit hati bos. Gue bingung kan. Ngadu lah gak sama gua, yaudah lo.
Nggak usah gua Ronaldo. Aja.
Hah?
Ronaldo kan Ronaldo.
Ngadu suara gini apa?
Enggak itu gua aja.
Kan ini kan mantau buat ada suaranya apa enggak ya kan? Itu buat asli dah. Gua pencet ya. Apa enggak? Dapat gift itu lu, Maya.
Mana ada gitu.
200.
Anjing. Yang gua nak rolling doang.
Taruhannya taruhan.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent. Frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which in real chance.
Dia kan ngomong
It's
terus
off
sekarang.
target and by quite a way. Eder Militao. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious...
He's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once
Sorry,
more,
Galika.
it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Hormat kepada King Omet tuh.
Give him an inch and he'll take a mile.
Bola-bola
Such
bundar,
immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Good pressure, determined, intense. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really
Kira
annoyed
gini
with that,
dan-
though, and they have
Itu
every
naga.
right to be.
He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! It's in! Again! In H right! And they are soaring! The movement's so precise.
Dia nggak pernah jumpa strategi, Bang.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Padahal gue monoton gitu-gitu doang ya.
Are doing very nicely, thank you. Well done. Martinelli! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal
Kagak dia
with their
nonton
first
aku tuh.
corner. The first in the game for
400
either side,
sekali
actually.
untuk 400.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a shot!
Shot.
And
Kalau itu di mana
off-target.
YouTube tuh ngasih
Probably not the best
rekomendasiin
way
Bang.
to try and get back
Tapi
into
tonton.
this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, berarti bisa nih kamu dulu ya?
Saliba.
Bisa nih udah ada suaranya juga, Bang.
Tadi Bang apa?
Pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking.
It's Gabriel!
Yo, itu.
Off the post! Oh, what a ball!
Kamu terus suara ya?
Suara udah ada.
Suara
This
udah
could
ada,
be a
Bang.
chance.
Ini di keluar
Ran
kemik
himself into trouble
ini.
there. Free kick
Ini pakai mic
given
ini
away.
gitu kan. Tuh, oh, ada suaranya.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's being urged to shoot. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Maksud di mana? Maksud di mana, Kak? Apaan sih?
Apa?
Anjing itu tuh. Gak ada tuh aja.
Looking for options for movement.
Bener kayak gitu. Sekali.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Ødegaard. Eze. That's a dangerous ball. And the shots! And it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal really could have done without this. And he has showed him a yellow card. Raya will have to save it here or there's real trouble.
Ada tandanya nggak gitu ya? Kok ada tandanya dah?
Oh, a cracking save from the keeper.
Ada tandanya.
Turned out to be psychologically pivotal.
Saka, he's
Gak jelas berat. Ada tandanya. Turun ke tengah.
keeper's ball. That's been cut out, well played. Arsenal need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Eze. Martinelli. Now it's Eze. Eder Militao. And claimed it back swiftly. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Goulet. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Ødegaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Arda Güler. This might spell danger. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
That's by no means convincing. The manager can.
Cuma gue betul-betul tinggal tandanya saya.
They need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that, and he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Pressure coming in from all directions. Zubimendi. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Oh, perfectly measured that. And a chance! Goal!
Bener gue apa mau maju?
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Now that's well seen too. Gabriel Jesus under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
332.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a great position. Decent chance!
Tunggu sliding gue nggak ada keluar.
Really is nothing.
Kata dia, nanti dia kesini dah, tadi gitu. Gue bilang, deh. Ini juga belum foto. Lo nggak ada, gue bilang dah. Kamu juga bilang, gue bilang. Ini juga bilang, iya, gue bilang, kata dia, kalau lu motor gak, udah kan sendiri, Ji. Gue yang ngirimin fotonya ke lu, gue bilang. Fotonya dari gue, buat lu ke lu.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition's
Shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal have their third corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run.
Ya elah, Mbappe malah nyamper ke gua.
Ada depan situ.
They should have done a lot better. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. Couler. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shots! Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Now, placement. Oh, it's hit the post.
Nggak boleh itu menang 2 kali.
And they've got their lead back.
Penalti menang 2 kali ya?
Ya,
ini kan beda.
Wah, ini ngaco nih, nggak kelihatan FIFA nih. Menang biar menang 2 kali, Net.
Terus kalau gitu dijamin. Tuh, dijamin. Soalnya kan nggak mungkin. Kecuali gak deg-deg gitu baru. Masa? Duh, bersih diem. Membisa.
Nggak tanya kan
What we've been waiting for.
Tadi ada perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Couler. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Lagi rilis bebas ya.
To play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a super give and go. Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Lah, nggak tahu.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And it's Bellingham.
Kalau gol nggak pelanggaran. Karena nggak gol tadinya pelanggaran.
He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now there's a fun. And the finish! In for the pieces!
Pemain nih, bos.
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's...
And that is the last effort of the game. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect.
Lo rugi sliding gua. Ya nggak ada.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix
Jadi,
of
Bang, minum
action
air.
and plenty of
Bualan.
talking points, and it ended with the right
Anjing
result, in my
kayak
opinion.
kopi.
Iya.
Thanks to Jim. And
Yeah,
with
apaan?
that, it is a very good night
Lah.
to you.
Orang sama.
Kita ngomong itu aja kayak tadi ya.
And now,
Apa?
please turn to
Iya,
the
apa?
Gua
screen.
tutup terus, Pak. Abang. Itu masa tadi